Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today, this is a video I did not prepare myself to do because I did not see this coming. But I figured, you know what, I gotta do it. I gotta talk about it. So here we go. The amazing, wonderful Madonna fans, as known as I believe the Disciples, which again I consider myself a part of, did something really cool, and today we get to talk about it. So as we all know, a few days ago, the Mariah Carey Lamborghini had, they did their thing, and they did a Justice for E=MC² campaign, and they got Mariah Carey's album, E=MC², back to #1 on the iTunes chart. So the Madonna fans saw that, and they were like, hey, we could do that too. And I believe, honestly, there's only a few fandoms that could achieve this, because the younger the fans go, the less willing they are to purchase things, because they have streaming, which I guess is a thing too, but you know, not the point. So they were like, you know what, let's make Madonna's album, Bedtime Stories, go to #1. And they all bought it because it was on sale for $4.99 on iTunes. And guys, they did it. They got Bedtime Stories back to #1 on the iTunes chart. So I'm gonna have to make a little confession here with my Madonna fandom. If I was to probably pick like some of my least favorite albums for Madonna, it might be Bedtime Stories would be one of them. And let me explain why, and here's what I want to get out first. So I'm going to say this right here, right now, and I hope that this explanation makes sense to you. Do I prefer MDNA to Bedtime Stories? Yes. Do I think Bedtime Stories is a better, amazing, more cohesive piece of art, and technically MDNA is trash? Yes, you are correct. But I like what I like, and I'm so sorry, I can't change that. I just remember when I listened to all Madonna's albums in a row, and you know, listen to them still off and on. This is the one that just has the least repeat value for me. I'd never seek out this album. I like the singles from it, but other than that, there's nothing really for me here. But I guess I should explain a little bit about this album for anyone who's not too familiar with it. After the massive, controversial state of Madonna's album, Erotic, after a few years, Madonna decided to soften her image and released Bedtime Stories, which is a more R&B flared album, more adult contemporary-ish album. Everything about this album is beautiful. The cover art, everything about it. And there are some beautiful songs on it. I've just always thought this album was kind of boring. Like, that's just more me. I'm so sorry. But I figured today we would go through and we would listen to this album together, because I only really remember the singles. Like, most of the album deep cut tracks I don't remember per se. So yeah, we're gonna do that together in honor of this album getting back to #1, because it deserves to always be #1. Any Madonna album deserves that. So without further ado, today we are going to listen to Bedtime Stories. We have track #1, Survival. Oh my god, I forgot about this reference. Wait, I kind of like this. Okay, so I'm actually really happy right now I'm revisiting this, because I kind of forgot about this song. I like the lyrics, like, I'll never be an angel, I'll never be a saint, if I'm going to heaven or hell, you know, it's all about survival. Again, this album is very reflective of Madonna's thoughts at the time, you know, after the critical backlash of Erotica, the sex book, Body of Evidence, which is honestly a much better film than people give it credit for, just saying. I actually really like that. It's very reflective of her. And, you know, I kind of find this reflective of me, heaven or, you know, very nice, lush production, lovely vocals, beautiful backing vocals. yeah, I actually really like that. A good intro to the album. I'm mad at myself I forgot about that. And I'm hoping that this is maybe my reconciliation with this album now if we're gonna have these. So yeah. Alright, track number 2, one I do know, and one that was, I believe, it was a single, and I think it was the last one that charted. Yeah, it was the last single that charted or something, or it was the last one that did well on this album. Secret.
Haven't been the same since you came into my life.
Secret with me. Something's coming over. Something's coming over. Something's coming over me. My baby's got a secret. Guys, so what a really, this is a song, it's so sad to say it, but I've always have found this song really fun. I think the way the backing beat is, her vocals, it just sounds, even though I feel like this song is really sad, it's fun to me. I don't know why. So 2 things I want to say about this. When I saw the Madame X tour, before the show started, there was like a little band that came out and did like a little set list of Madonna songs, and this was one of them, and I'll tell you, the audience was hyped up for this song. Number 2, I always thought this song was about like her boyfriend or her husband as a secret that he's cheating on her, but it turns out I couldn't have been further wrong, because I like to look up some things if I'm a little confused. And so I'm looking at meanings for secret, and there's a lot of different thoughts about it, but one that was interesting to me, someone commented, they said they think it's about God, faith, and spiritual awakening, like many of her other songs. But there's like a lot of other ones, so I guess the song is a little more broader than I thought it was, so good on you, Madonna, always keeping things open to the imagination. Track number 3, I'd Rather Be Your Lover, featuring Meshell. I'm not gonna try and pronounce that last name. You know who it is, Meshell. We love her. Okay, I think I appreciate the song a little more. I mean, I don't remember hearing it before, which I know I have, but it was good. I liked the lyrics more than I liked the music. The instrumentation just felt a little too raw for me. It felt almost, I don't even know what the word I could conjure up for it would be. But clearly she's pissed at this dude. He's jerking her around, and she just wants to be his lover, you know? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Don't know if there's much replay value for this for me. Meshell, I didn't even really notice her on this. I don't know, this didn't feel very Madonna to me, and I don't like the idea of, thinking that Madonna has to stay in a box and do one certain thing, because, again, queen of reinvention. But this just did not feel like a Madonna song to me. I don't know. Again, I like it a little more now, but well, it is what it is. Track number 4, Don't Stop. guys, that was Don't Stop. And funny enough, it wasn't until about 75% in of the song that I really started to like it. And I think that's because at that point is when they upped the music a little more and made it a little more groovier. But this song is cute. You know, again, I took it as she's on the dance floor. She sees a guy, he's grooving, he's moving, and don't stop, baby, because it looks cute. That, or you could take it in another route and be like, they're having sex, and the groove is the move, if you think of it that way. But actually, that one I really liked. I'll probably listen to that one a little more. But again, I didn't really love it until the backing, more of the instruments came up towards the end. That was when I felt the groove. That's when I got into the groove. But yeah, that one was cute. I liked it a lot more. It felt like a Madonna song. So that's a newfound one that I think I've liked. So there is that. Track number 5, Inside of Me.
Watching, I'll always find them there in my memories. But this holiday isn't going anywhere. In the public eye, I act like when my world seems to crumble all around, and foolish people try to bring me down.
Okay, guys, so I gotta be honest here. So in listening to this song, I honestly thought that it was about masturbation and that she was talking about how, you know, inside of me. That was my first thought about what this song was about. Turns out, with what I just looked up, it's about her mother and how her mother is always inside of her. I guess this is how you know that I am a big fan of erotica, and I just assumed that that was what it was about. But knowing what I know now, that song is really, really cute. It's really sweet. The way she's saying some things, though, in the song don't sound to me very much like talking about your dead mother, even though this is Madonna, I will say, so, you know, she does whatever she wants. But really sweet, pretty. The vocals to me, though, the vocals to me match what my thought process was versus what the actual thought process was. But, you know, open to interpretation, I guess. And I liked it. It's just, again, the vocals I guess I'm struggling with my concept for this song and the actual concept for this song, so that's just me. That's all I got. All right, here we go. Track number 6. I'm so excited. Madonna's own personal anthem, Human Nature. Express yourself, don't repress yourself. 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 And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. It's human nature. It's human nature. And I'm not sorry. Not your bitch, don't hang your shit on me. Strip it away. It's human nature. If I were a man, and I'm not sorry. Yes, you are. Don't hang your shit on me.
Cause I'm not sorry. It's human nature.
Guys, I love this song so much. It is, you know, no other pop star could do this. No one could come out in your face like this and say, fuck you, I did what I did, it's human nature, and, you know, it is what it is, because after the horrible backlash she's gotten, let me tell you something, this woman has endured so much in her life, being told, oh my gosh, a train's coming, being told that she is not a good singer, being told that she is a bad actress, being told that her music is horrible, when she literally words cannot describe who Madonna truly is, because she is the queen of pop. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And the fact that she has always had to deal with these men and these people, these horrible people who tell her that she's nothing, she means nothing to this world, it's so not true. And you know, everything that this song talks about is just so, it's incredible, because no one else could do this song. Just such a great song, so fun, so in your face. The video is iconic. A little dated in terms of the fact that she, you know, was having those braids in her hair that wouldn't be allowed today, but you know, in the past, can't change anything about that. Just great. It's a great song. Honestly, just one of her best songs. It's always in her concert tours. It should stay there, and it's great. I prefer, well, I don't know if I prefer, but I've really come to love the version that's on the Sticky and Sweet tour. But yeah, guys, Human Nature, I love it. It's a bop. And this one is the song on this album that reminds me most of me, because it makes me think of a certain person who could not take the truth, and I gave them the truth, and they couldn't handle it, and you know what? I did. It's Human Nature, baby! Track number 7, Forbidden Love. I actually do know this one for some reason. Forbidden Love.
In your eyes, forbidden love. In your smile,
Forbidden love.
in your kiss,
Forbidden love.
if I had one wish, love would be.
So guys, I apparently knew this song more than I thought I did. But yeah, Forbidden Love is actually a really good sultry song on the album. Her vocals just sound wonderful. I love it, and I love when Madonna stays in her low register, because she has a deep, it sounds so nice when she goes deep, like, and I'm talking like pre-Ray of Light, deep Madonna, where it sounds, let's just put it this way. I would argue that Madonna is not probably being the healthiest right now when she goes into her deeper register, but I like it more versus Madonna when she got better training. I think she learned a better way for her health-wise in her throat, to sing those deeper notes. But I prefer this old Madonna, the deep, sultry Madonna. But you know, that's speculation. Again, I'm not a trained vocal coach or anything like that. But I love how she sounded here. I don't know why I know this song as well as I don't know it well, but I knew it more than I knew it, some of the others. Yeah, really deep. It's very moving. Beautiful production, beautiful vocals. Everything about this is a great song. I'm actually kind of shocked that this one was not a single, because I think it could have done decent on the radio. Track number 8, Love Tried to Welcome Me.
Love tried to take me in. These are my lips, but they whisper sorrow. This is my voice, but it's telling lies. And dark, colored with dust and sin. Love tried to take me in.
Okay, that was Love Tried to Welcome Me, and I gotta say, lyrically, I connected with this song, because it's about the idea of love, and if we'll go for purposes, love is a person, and you know, she could have been in a very happy, fulfilling relationship with this person, but she chose not to. Her soul chose not to. And she kind of regrets it in a sense, but you know, in their sense, there's nothing that she can do about that. I've been in that situation where I could have been in a happy relationship with someone, and my soul was like, nah. And then you're like, damn, I could have had that, but you know. Beautiful song, again, beautiful vocals, beautiful instrumentation. Ran a minute and 30 seconds too long. This song doesn't really progress. It all kind of sounds the same, and it clocks in at 5 minutes and 30 seconds, or no, 5 minutes and 21 seconds. It could have easily been, you know, they could have cut it down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds if they really needed to, but I would have liked a 4-minute cut of this. A little too long, but very beautiful. That's what I gotta say about it. Track number 9, Sanctuary. Makes me think of the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Sanctuary!
Surely whoever speaks to me in the right voice, him or her I shall follow. I want to be married. You are
That's pretty. Oh, oh my God! It's transitioning into bedtime stories right now. I know that much. But we're gonna pause it there because I don't want to get into that just yet. Okay, so again, beautiful vocals, beautiful song. I'm just gonna get this out here right now. Could have been a little edited at 5 minutes and 3 seconds. It's a little too long. Pretty though, pretty, and I think I appreciated a longer cut of this more than I did of Love Tried to Welcome Me. But it's really nice. It's like, you are my sanctuary, you are my safe place. You know, it's pretty. Get nice vocals. One of the ones I've liked more on this one. But there's not really much to it, you know. So there's that. So we're gonna now go to track number 10, Bedtime Story, which I do know, and here's the reason why I know it. I don't know if I know the whole thing, but I do know that because I have GHV2, which I know a lot of fans hate, there's an edit of it on there, and I like to make sure that if there's an edit of something, that I have that on my phone as well. So I don't need all of I don't need all of GHV2 on my phone, but I know this edit's on there, and I know that the song begins and she's like, you know, that, which I think is so funny. So I guess we'll continue playing the end of Sanctuary here. Oh wait, no, it restarted. Okay, we'll just go here. There it is. You know, I honestly don't even know what this song's about. I love that.
Let's get unconscious.
Okay, so this song is more Ray of Light adjacent than I realized it was, and even the one before that I noticed a lot of Ray of Light similarities. However, I do have two things. I like the song, you know, it's good background filler. I think that this should have been the opener to the album. I really do. The meaning is kind of confusing to me because I wasn't really getting anything out of the lyrics. But I just looked up what it meant, and so here's what I want to say. And again, this is someone's opinion on it too, but I think that this translates well. It refers to the sweet peace you get from sleep, the unconsciousness. You don't have to think about anything, especially all of life's troubles, leaving logic and reason. Words have no meaning in the unconsciousness. You're simply in pure nothingness. They've gone out, lost their meaning, and they don't function anymore. It's a pretty song. It's a very interesting song. I just question why this was released as a single. I don't think this had any commercial appeal, honestly. I think Forbidden Love would have made a better single choice than this. But again, I liked it. I think it should have been the opener to the album. Traveling. It's nice. Yeah. I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but I'm confused as to some of the things that were surrounded by it. So yeah, there's that. All right, now we have the final track, track number 11. The hit, the amazing, beautiful ballad, one of the best songs ever by Madonna. Her longest running #1 single. We have Take a Bow, which also features uncredited vocals by Babyface.
When there's no one around, watching you, watching me. One lonely star,
you don't know who you are.
I've always been in love with you. I guess you've always known it's true. I've always been in love with you.
Guess you've always known you took my love for granted. Why, oh why? The show is over, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Alright guys, what can we say about this song? It's gorgeous, it's beautiful, her vocals are beautiful, Babyface's vocals are beautiful, everything about this song is beautiful. I know how I've said the past two songs that I felt like they could have used in edits. I personally don't feel with this song because it's just so magical, it's so enchanting that you're just in love with it. I do have to say, I feel sad that my generation there, when they hear the name of the song Take a Bow, they think of Rihanna's song, which is a good song in itself, but this blows that out of the water. It's such a beautiful, beautiful piece of music, worthy of being her longest #1 single. Just a beautiful, beautiful song, lyrically. Guys, all I can say is that it's beautiful, and I love it. Okay, so we just listened to Bedtime Stories for my first time in a long time fully, and I gotta say, I like it a little more, but I don't love it, guys. I don't know, I think that this is a beautiful piece of work, lyrically, vocally, but something about it doesn't click with me. And I want to make it very clear, even though I used MDNA as a reference, which maybe isn't the best one, I would honestly pick any other album over this one. I don't know, something about it just isn't reflective with me, and I guess it's more of my fault. Again, I feel like this is a beautiful piece of work. And I've actually come to appreciate some of these songs a little more now, but I'm going to stick with what I said. I think Bedtime Story should have opened this. I think that's the biggest takeaway that I got from this. But I still have to say, I think my least favorite song I heard on this album was probably I'd Rather Be Your Lover. And the biggest surprise to me, I want to say Forbidden Love, but since I don't really know that one as well, probably Love Tried to Welcome Me and Survival, and even Sanctuary, I kind of like a little more now. But this album just is not for me. You know, I think for those who are more into the R&B sound, which not to say I'm not. As you can see, I have a Mariah Carey poster right down there. I have Diana Ross right here. I don't know. Something about this song just doesn't fully work with Madonna for me. But again, it's a beautiful piece of work, and it's more of me and my taste that I don't love it as much. But I'm really happy that it made its way back to #1 on the iTunes chart. Madonna deserves the world, and definitely at least the #1 spot on iTunes. So what are your guys' thoughts on Bedtime Story? I know that, you know, again, it's big, it's hyped up right now because, you know, everyone's listening to it. But what are your honest thoughts about it? Like, is this one of your top favorites? You know, it's very clear, I will say this too, what I've garnered from this album, is that this is a very clear transition, because again, she made this, sent it to, I believe, Andrew Lloyd Webber, or the director of Evita, and was like, here's my audition for Evita, and they were like, okay, and they took it, and you know, again, she also did Something to Remember, and I think that I prefer that as a body of work more to this. And you know, there were, towards the end there, I definitely heard some early influences for Ray of Light. So yeah, I gotta say, it's been an interesting journey listening to this again, and I appreciate it a little more, but it is just still not one of my faves. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and if you could, follow me on Instagram at Salvador J. Rocha, that would mean the world to me. So I will see you guys very soon with another reaction, maybe a review, we never know, a lot of things could be coming, but make sure you guys take the time to either buy or stream Bedtime Stories.